Hi all, hope you guys are doing really well and are safe at your homes. One of the major reasons why I started off with this channel was I missed out making an intro for the channel, but the major reason was I literally enjoy speaking in front of the camera. It makes me feel way more confident, and it has a very good feel good thing which is attached to this. And the name of the channel is Canvas of Aparna only because I wanted that this channel is like my canvas where I will be having different genres, different niches which depict different sides of me. This is basically the reason. So the people who are new to this channel, do subscribe. For the people who will be seeing the video, and if you like the content somewhere and find it helpful, useful, do share it, do like it, do comment. It would mean a lot to me. So today's video is not exactly like the first one. So if you follow me on Instagram, I have mentioned the Instagram ID below. You already know that I am the founder of the Urban Millennial and Millennial Express. Also, I'm a writer. I have completed my first book previous year, which is 2020. And I'm a communication and personal branding mentor. More than a mentor, I am someone who loves these two subjects to the core. This is all about me. So we have been doing a particular consultation call which was like for free for every businesses, and it was like a 35-40 minute Zoom call where we were giving different advices about business and how you can grow the brand, how things would work for you. And this is still on, so if someone is watching it for the first time and wants to connect, you can please connect, and we are up for giving a consultation. So, like in a span of 6 days, we covered around 14 consultation calls, and it was very hectic. Something which I realized after the consultation call was that there is a very big problem about many brands are confused about the fact like how do they start. Okay, what are like the things which you need to create a professional brand? How do you step yourself out from being a startup, and how do you show yourself as a brand? This video is going to be about that. So there will be 5 different reasons, hacks and ways how you can make your professional brand, and I hope this will be helpful for any brand watching. Also, I'm always available over Instagram, over my account. You can just text me or drop me a text for any kind of assistance you want, because in this condition of the pandemic, I would really like to connect over with different people, and I would love to help them out in any way possible. So yes, coming to the first point. First, to make your brand stand out, you need a good and an active website, a logo, and a tagline for the brand. So if you know about personal branding is all about your motto, your vision, and what describes you. And it is almost the same for your professional brand. You need to visualize the motto of the brand, okay, the vision of the brand, where you see the brand in the next year, next 6 months, or maybe 5 years. You need to visualize that, and you need to understand what are the words which connect the most with the brand, and that is how your content as well as your approach to the audience will be. Suppose I'm just giving you an example. You are a particular homegrown brand which deals with clothing. So what is like the first step? First step is obviously thinking about the name of the brand, making a website, opening the social media accounts, keeping in mind that right now due to the COVID situation, retail shops are not open. So keeping that in mind, the website and the social media handles are like super important. So after you have those done right, how do you start, right? So you start by visualizing what is your brand about and how do you make your brand reach to the people. So the first thing, as I said at the starting, this is like the first point. After the website and all is sorted, you need to think about the first point which comes to your mind about the brand. Suppose it's a clothing brand which deals with sustainability, homegrown, and has something to do with helping out the weavers and the artisans who are linked to it. So how do you start about it? Your content has to promote these 3 pointers of the brand. They are your main pointers. That is the motto of the brand, to make this ideation reach to the entire place. So this 3 will be the main ideation behind any content that goes in favor of the brand. So when you're watching the video, you can take down a notebook or something and you can jottle down the points which suits with your brand. Coming to the second point. The second point would be something like, when you have these pointers done right, you need to understand what is your target audience, whom do you want to reach. Also, I recommend having a profile in all the social media accounts, because you don't know how it's all going to get linked. But once you know your audience right, that helps you understanding and segregating the marketing budget accordingly. Suppose you target an age group mostly from 40 to 60 or maybe above. That is when I feel, suppose you deal with healthcare and your age segment is that, it is very much recommended that you go for maybe traditional form of media. Like your maximum focus should be 80 or 70% on the traditional media and 20 to 30% on the social media to attract that particular age group. Or coming to the product, you can decide on the stats, but first you need to get the demographics right. What is the location you are planning to reach? What is the audience which you are looking out for? Also, this point is something which is aligned to the second point, which is finding a particular unique pointer for your brand. What sets your brand different from the other brands in the market? What is it that your brand has to offer, and what is it that the people also want it? Why do they need you? Why it's only you? So to understand that, you have to start with answering this question for yourself. You have to think, what is the biggest unique pointer? Suppose you are a skincare brand. Why should people choose you? Is it because you have a very good quality? Is it because you don't use sulfates? If you don't use sulfates, there are so many other brands who don't use sulfate as well. What is about you that they don't have? So you need to get this very straight and very clear, and that will be the first and the foremost thing which needs to reach the people. Coming to reaching the people, you have social media, you have traditional media, you have advertising online and offline both. But understanding the demographics of the brand is going to help you understand where and how you can reach to them. Okay, now coming to reaching to the clientele, which comes to the fourth point. Once you understand that this is your particular group of audience where you want to reach, this is how you want to reach it. Now, how do you make the person understand that you are a reliable source? And why should they choose you over the other people around? You have shown them the unique pointer, but how do they trust you online? How do they believe your services online? Because in this COVID pandemic time, they can't come to your retail store, check for themselves and take it. Then how do you build that trust on them? Obviously, your branding strategies of the pointers 1, 2, 3 I have mentioned helps you in that. But the fourth point would be making your own personal brand and making yourself a very reliable and an authentic source. Making them understand that how much do you know about the subject already and how much you have to offer. How much can they get from you? How much confident you are yourself about this particular subject. So this brings us to the fourth point. Suppose you are a particular skincare brand, you should know about the ingredients, you should know about how the thing is made, how the formulation is, and how the formulation is going to benefit them. And that should reflect on your social media accounts, on your personal accounts, or through your accomplishments, awards, or anything. You grow your personal brand by somewhere making an image of yourself, again a true image of yourself, showing what all you have achieved in that particular area of domain of your expertise. So that is how you build that and you create that particular level of authenticity with the client around or with your potential clients. For business to consumer thing, it is equally important as well as if you are in the B2B model. Because in B2B module, we know that we go through a person's LinkedIn or something and we get to see the work, the accomplishments and everything. Same ways for someone dealing with consumers, you have to be very much aware about the customer, knowing that where the customer is actually investing. Suppose someone comes to your platform, they like the brand, they like the logo, they like the website, they came through you through some form of advertising, they understood your vision and everything, but they are unclear about the fact that, okay, why are you taking so much money, or why you are not that cost effective as someone else is, or how do they trust and pay you online, or how do they understand that the picture you're showing them, will you be delivering the same good to them? Exactly. That is when you need this strong. You need to make yourself a very reliable source by using social media as a whole. So this is like the fourth point. So now we are here at the last point. So this is, do you know, like, you can maintain a relationship with your client and make them repeat you always? Yes, you heard me right. You can make your client repeat you always by maintaining a good relationship with them. You need to be responsive, you need to understand the problems they are facing, you need to take productive feedbacks from them, try implementing it, and once you are good with the after sales support, that is when your personal brand is finally grown, and this can help you to take your business to the next level as well. So these were the 5 pointers for today. Again, I had a time constraint, so I had to say a lot of things all together. So if you are someone who wants an assistance on this particular subject, please get in touch. I have mentioned my Instagram. Even in the description box, I will try mentioning all the details about me, so that you can just directly connect over with me and we would be more than happy to help. Also, you can take up the consultation call as it's entirely free, and if you like me, you can take the services post that. That's entirely up to you. Also, thank you so much for watching the video. This is something which I made for the first time, and I felt that this can really help business ecosystem to be alive in this particular pandemic situation. So if you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel. And as I said at the start of the video, every video is going to be different from another, because this is my canvas and it's going to have all colors of me. Thank you so much for watching. I am grateful that you contributed this much time for me. Thank you so much. Thank you.